do we say? What did you say to me on the phone? How can we put this? Come sit down with you one time. Let me
sit on the couch with you one time.
Let me sit on the couch with you.
Because that's what they tell me.
Because that's what we hear. Like we all hear. Let me sit on the couch with you. Let me sit the podcast with you one time. So, but if y'all got any good names for this, now originally we are gonna name it Sit Down Sundays, and eventually we will be dropping videos for y'all every Sunday. But for now, during the week and the days it's not Sunday, we can name it Come Sit Down with You. We'll figure it out. I don't know, but I am going to keep. And
today we have Black Mona Lisa. And tomorrow and the next day.
All right, man. So look, we're gonna just hop straight off into it now. I was a little more unprepared. No, you good.
Where you get that name from?
Changed out Charlie.
I thought about that. I was
you thought about
that. I was going to
I explained it before.
I don't. Was we talking? Or?
I explained it before. Nah, Chainsaw Charlie come from my brother originally. So the story goes when we grew up. Before the internet and for all this electronic stuff, when you start grinding, what you do is you write your name down so many times and number on a piece of paper and you run around giving it out. But you never give out your real name. So my brother was Chainsaw Charlie. So when they call your phone, can I speak to Charlie? You know what I mean? So you never give him your real name. So when my brother transitioned into who he was as a person and I first got on the internet, I always been like, I'm not finna put my real name on here. So I'm just like Chainsaw Charlie. But what happened is Chainsaw Charlie came from my brother who was grinding, which it was a grinding persona, a hustler persona, and I turned it into a person of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So I feel like I took it because my brother wasn't using it anymore, and he was always been my role model, and I took it and changed it into knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So when people walk up to me and they say Chainsaw Charlie, I know they're not talking about no illegal activity. They talking about somebody. Man, you give good information. And sometimes you might call me Charlie or Chainsaw, and I might not even turn around. They like, I know I'm talking to this nigga. You know what I mean? It ain't because I don't know that ain't my name. It's because it's really just a name I took from my brother though. So that's where it come from. So my brother ended up being a Lil Pooh, a Wild Willer. So I'm just like, man, I'm Chainsaw Charlie, man. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy one time. My daughter's names, they all start with C's. You know what I'm saying? My two daughters. So before I even had my youngest daughter, everybody like, I really thought your name was Charlie because your daughter named this and your other daughter named this. So it's really, that's how I came up with it though. That's how I got it. That's where it comes from.
How we all got because I never had a nickname ever, but I got one when I got social media. That's why I got one. I was like,
I have a nickname.
And what is it?
You got a lot of nicknames.
My family nickname. No, and people still to this day call me this. I could be anywhere and they can yell it across the hall. I'm
I probably didn't hear it, just ain't paid attention.
You got a lot of you got a lot of other nicknames.
I hate when people call me Black Mona Lisa. But that's only now when people call me certain names, I know where they know me from. They don't know me. If somebody call me Kenesha or Ken, I know they know me.
Yes.
Or like my nickname, I know they know me.
I don't even like being somebody call my name no more.
Yeah, but I'm not for that. Hey, honey, keep.
I mean, the people that I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Different people call you different
you rather
names.
What?
I'd rather be called by my Instagram name because I feel like when people call me by that, I feel like, okay, my name is getting around and they know me for that. So if they call me by that, they might want something. Like, what do you want? Like, honey, keep. Hey, honey, keep. It's so easy for them to ask me about something that's on my page. So I
business
feel like,
wise, money wise,
I feel like almost like a rapper would feel like, if you hear that rapper name, that's a fan or. Okay. You just hear that real name, like auntie in the building somewhere. Yeah, that's crazy how we all got because I never had uncle.
But man, you was just saying that how words are powerful and naming yourself. Remember, I was just telling you that. Yeah. So it is essential. And the 48 Laws of Power talking about that recreating yourself. I done recreated myself so many times. You know what I mean? Because you have the power to do that. And that's why I was telling you. We all wake up every day. We come outside, and I'm not saying we acting, but we have to put on a mask. If you see somebody call you honey keep, you gonna turn around because most likely you gonna think, man, he probably wants some shoes. He didn't see my business page. But if somebody called me when I was thugging in the streets, I might just be like, man, what's up, man? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's gonna automatically set me in the stage like, bro, I'm really trying to get somewhere. But if you call me a honey keep, I might turn around. Well, you want some shoes? Yeah. So so man, recreate yourself if you got to those. But make sure you pick a good name. It's worth more than 1,000 pieces of gold.
Ooh, like Mona Lisa is everything.
All right, so look, man, we're gonna hop off into the first topic. And we done talked about this topic before, I believe. So there's a quote that I read: "Black people will." I'm gonna read it to y'all. Black people would team up and buy liquor and tables at the club, but won't team up to build a business. Now, get y'all opinion. I have my own opinion on that, but how do y'all feel like that came about? To what now we at this point, because I've been on both sides. I mean, I've been the person like, I ain't trying to build nothing. Let's go put on this booth. Let's go get this bar. Like, I done been that person before, but not for long, though. It was a small window where I was like that person.
Yeah, because you don't even drink for real. Like, that don't even make sense. But I don't know, honey. Everybody is not, okay, I feel like everybody is not entrepreneur. Mindset. They don't have that go get a mindset because you got your workers. I got friends that are workers. I know they gonna work. I got friends who don't do nothing. They just get it how they live. I got scammer friends, and I got people who know if I take this money and flip it, let me make some more money or build. That's not scared to take a chance on different business ventures. That ain't scared to be like, let's do this. Let's try this out. It's just everybody is not meant to do it, and everybody ain't good with money. You know, certain times you don't have to. If you do a business with a friend, you got to make sure to separate like the two because business is serious. You can't just go create a business and be making money with a selfish person, with a person who's just greedy or friend or not. This is our business. You have to make sure y'all are well equipped, well surrounded, or like, you know, one accord, because if you get off track, then shit get messed up, then we stuck. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody got to compromise. It has to be an understanding. Everybody got to meet in the middle. It's just that sometimes, and then you got the friends who are like that, and then they be like, I'd rather do this with somebody else. You feel me?
The compromise part you just said. So even on, this is funny because even on a business side, or either just going out for the night on that side, the compromising is crazy because you got, let's say you got 6 people, let's say 5 people, we all finna go out, put in on a booth and a bottle. So this is the plan for Friday.
Right.
Thursday comes. All right, so look, let's get this section that costs $1,500. It comes with 2 bottles. I want to choose to get white liquor. And then that's when the compromise come in. Somebody's going to have to compromise. Well, I don't drink white. I drink dark. I don't drink white. And I got to get that booth for. I want the booth on the other end. So they won't even compromise for that. They won't even compromise for the night out of the club. So trying to compromise for the business, like, hey, you make all the errands and I'm gonna be the face. You do the runs and I'm gonna be the face of the company, or I'm gonna go to the big meetings and this, and they look, nah, I want to be the one to go to big meetings too. I want my face, but you don't have the face for that or the personality or anything for it. But you can't compromise. This is what you're good at. This part is what you're good at, but you want to be doing the other part that you're not good at.
It's the breakdown. People can say we want to go into business, right? It's much easier getting a booth than it is actually going to go get a loan for a business, because more than likely our people, we tend to have our money up front. But if you go look at other culture and other races, they getting that loan. So even if we was to go into the business, me, you, and anybody else is going into, we taking our actual cash money that we holding. So when it fall, we lose right then and there. But them other races and cultures, they going to the bank. So they got a good 6 months to 9 months before they even have to pay their first bill because they didn't use their credit and they paying the credit back. So it's a blanket statement. It sound good, but when you start, we talking about a business. This ain't nothing you just open up with money and just think it's supposed to run. No, what's going to happen when you got to make payroll? Because now you talk about more than one person going in on a business. So what about the payroll? You can't just start with cash money and just think, I'm going to wait till you get your $1,500 back. I'm going to wait till you get your $1,500 back. I'm going to wait till you get your $1,500 back, and then start making money, because that's how we going to want ours. And who going to get paid first? So when you running a business, bro, it's just the way it got to be structured. And that's, again, what we left out in the blind because we don't have that information. So people be making those statements on Instagram, but it's not really, they're not really making the underlying, they're not showing everything that they have to be done to run that business.
But there's someone that have to keep up with that.
I'm saying we all agreeing to go to the club. But agreeing on what type of business we gonna start, that's a whole nother argument. Yeah. We all agreeing that we want to go to the club, so we ain't tripping on that.
We ain't agreeing on liquor.
Okay, we might not agree on the liquor, but the club, what we drinking, despite where we going, it's two different things. And then where we going with the business, despite bringing up the money, is two different things. We all can say we want to put the money in, but you might say, hey, I might say I want to open up a barbershop. I'd be like, I don't cut hair. That ain't nothing I want to do. I want to do this. I want to open up a boutique. I want to open up a shoe store. So now we arguing about what we're going to open up. You know what? I ain't even putting my money in.
Yeah,
but saying we all going to the club, we all know the destination. Saying we want to open up a business, what's the destination? AKA, what are we going to open up? So again, it's hard to go in. That's why they say find like-minded people. But then again, I'm going to go back to my original statement. It's different from actually, I get what they trying to do. But when you're talking to an intelligent person like me, I know the bank is in us somewhere to say, we're not giving y'all this. The club is saying, come on in. I don't give a damn what y'all drinking. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, bro. You're going to have to go and talk to people that don't look like us to open up his business. You're going to have to sign some contracts to open up his business. The club just saying, I don't give a damn who credit card on this motherfucker. Swipe that motherfucker. We going to spend it. You can come in and drink as much liquor as you want. White or black, you got to buy a bar an hour, and we gone. And it's instant gratification. The liquor, I get that in me right now. I get to feel something. The business, I don't know when I'm going to get paid. Our people don't enjoy that luxury, being that we've been deprived of so much or so long. We don't enjoy that luxury of being able to wait on money later on. And that's why you got guys that take a penitentiary chance. That's why you got people who will scam, and they like, man, and before I be broke, I would rather do this. Because I've been deprived of something so long, I got to get it now.
But it's a lot that got to be done to go to the club and go out of town. Especially them out of town trips. You got that one person who started a group, added 6, 7 people in a group, and you got to keep up with who sent this much money in, who ain't paid yet, who ain't. That's a job of its own. Especially being on the phone. I mean, like, that's a job. Especially when it comes to who. If you're not finna pay for the whole booth or the whole trip, like, you got to keep up with this person, that person. They sent this money, so I'm holding their money. They don't get paid to the fifth. And I mean, I still feel like that's still a job within its own. I mean, hell, they know. Yeah, the business is a lot more structured and a lot more that you got to put in. But hell, even I don't want to do that. I don't have to. Man, Ray ain't sent this. It's 200 in yet, so he got 3 more days. Like, I don't want to have to keep up with that.
But even if we did start the business, you got to think about it. We start the business, right? Mm-hmm. The business is making money. Then what we gonna do? And the reason why I say that is, think about it. People still gonna take their money and they still finna go buy a booth. They still finna go have fun. They still finna spend it like it's no tomorrow. All I'm saying is, even trying to judge the people who buying a booth right now instead of the business, all you gonna do is get your money shit on people anyways when you get it. Because we did start the business. I seen this story one day. It was an indigenous tribe that stayed close to the beach. A man come and try to buy it. He was like, no. A man come try to buy it again. The indigenous tribe kept saying no. And the man asked him, okay, let's just say I said it to you. You're going to build some hotels on the beach. You're going to charge people money. You're going to get rich only to come back to the beach and sit on it like, and drink me and be at peace and drink some pina coladas and say, I made it now. He said, but meanwhile, I'm already sitting on the beach enjoying myself. The same thing you're going to do once you get money and get relaxed.
Right.
So I'm saying it's your perspective between wanting to drink bottles and go out and go to the club and actually everybody being successful financially, mentally, and spiritually in their own way and still taking themselves to Cancun to lay on the beach. So you can't judge the person that's just looking and say, okay, I'm just trying to have fun for the night.
Right.
And you can't judge the person and say, nah, I'm trying to get somewhere in business.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, we just the same people on 2 different spectrums of the light. But love and hate is the same vibration. It's just one is stronger than the other. So, man, you know, when people make them type of memes and stuff on Instagram, I always try to understand their personality. Because sometimes we take on the persona of these things on Instagram, but that person who made that might have just got scammed on business, might have just got hurt because they couldn't afford a business. You know what I mean? Or might have just wanted to go to the club. Or they homeboy told him, I ain't giving you the wristband tonight. So he went home and made that meme. You know what I'm saying? So you got to, this is why I try to tell people, don't be a robot. A lot of thoughts we have is not organic to us. These thoughts are initiated into our culture, even the 50-50 talk or the podcast talk or, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff makes people.
What 50-50?
I'm just saying, women, people with like, sometimes we think we organically are talking about that. I'm saying somebody can I'm not trying to make it sound
Inception,
all conspiracy like, but somebody from the top might be like, I'm finna put man and woman against each other.
Yeah.
And they
Fall
put
for
somebody, you know what I mean, out there that make a good point, and everybody grabs onto it, and for you know it, every podcast talking about men and women, woman and man, going half on bills. Other coaches don't do that. Let me tell you something. If you're not in that culture, how would you know anyways?
Exactly.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, white people, Mexican people do not run around telling us their culture.
They don't.
You
There's
had-
a lot of
we
people
just think
don't.
we
You
know
have
'cause-
to actually have a friend that was Mexican and knew his daddy left him. He don't know his daddy, and somebody be like, "Oh, black kids ain't never got no daddies." Well, my Mexican homeboy don't got one
No,
neither.
exactly.
But they don't talk about it. You see what I'm
sure
saying?
don't.
So all I'm saying is, bro, culturally, we put that stuff out there, and some of that stuff is not even our organic thoughts. I wake up every day and wonder, I wonder if God would have left for us all in heaven, people wouldn't have been suffering on the world. That's one of my organic thoughts. But somebody might come out and be like 50-50 on podcast. Now all of a sudden I'm arguing that when I'm really thinking about, man, what if God would have created everybody in heaven? Nobody would have died of AIDS. Nobody mom would have been died early. We all would have been good.
Yeah.
But so I'm just, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I was just saying, like, I get exactly what you're saying. How people, I was telling my friend today that people are so quick to feel like they got to live this certain lifestyle, so they willing to sacrifice whatever. They willing to do whatever because they feel like I got to portray this image. No, people don't want to be regular no more. And I'm not saying just, because, you know, people, when you call a person regular or basic, they think you just, because you ain't got something.
Disrespecting them.
You know, because you ain't got something. But really, no, I'm enjoying my life. I don't got to worry about, I don't have to worry about, like, going to jail. I don't have to worry about, you know, waking up and I feel like I'm fighting demons every day. I'm living in my
I don't have to
means.
slave to keep something that, you know.
I'm living in my means. I'm not struggling to look good or, you know, to feel like I got to have this type of car.
Pressure.
Or, you know, or feel like I got to have this type of luxury purse or something. Like, you know, people just, because social media has made it like this is what's it. This is living.
Yeah.
No, freedom is living.
Come on now.
Being free from your mind, from your soul. That material stuff, I swear if my house burnt down right now, it's gone.
Yeah.
And who's to say the insurance company gonna cut a check that I done paid for all the money I done spent, might not even get half of it back. You know what I'm saying? Just because I've been paying them this whole time, but hey, we're gonna give you what we think it's worth. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's still a waste. If I die today, you can't put none of that in my casket. I'm getting cremated anyways. But you just can't put it with me.
Yeah.
Like you just can't. So I don't know. I feel like social media has killed life. Like,
It has.
damn, can we go outside and have a real cookout? Can we go outside and chill with our family, sit on the porch?
Put the phones down.
No, can you not feel like I'm judging you because I'm giving you my opinion? But if you love me and you my friend or something, you shouldn't be taking it so offensive. You should be like, yeah, I know that person, you feel me? They ain't doing nothing, but always trying to keep it real with me. People are just, it's an image. If you ain't living this image, you ain't doing it. If you're not showing it, you're not doing it.
Yeah.
I don't think a smile mean anything anymore to people, but honey, I be happy. But I be in my house, I be happy. Honey, I cook me some food, slide across the floor.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do next, I might go get drunk or something. You know, I might hang out, but I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I just live a good life. Me and my son, him running around getting on my nerves, pulling on my leg.
So like you just said, okay, even when people go to the clubs, like okay, the liquor choice, like even you got people like, I don't drink brown, I drink this, and then you got the conversation of, if it's 10 wristbands, oh, you inviting, bruh? I don't really mess with dude, man. He be aggressive with the women when we be out, or he pour way too many shots. Then everybody, he like take over the bar, like, so even like you said with the business standpoint, people have to do business with people they don't want to. It's the same way almost, because if you get 10 wristbands for the club, y'all finna find at least 3 people that y'all don't really hang out with on a daily basis to like, come on, you want a wristband to get in? You know, we can give me $50, $20, and then people may end up being people you like, man, y'all should have invited them, man. I should have invited her. She doing too much. She being real extra. So I feel like even on both, that is business to them. To certain people with a certain type of mindset, that's business to them. Like, that'll be a conversation for 2 whole weeks. Let's just say Trap Friday coming up. For people who don't know, Trap Friday is like a real big, I ain't gonna say event, it's like a big party that couple of guys
Fridays.
from Nashville happened like
College
half,
dropout
every.
kids.
So yeah, and now they actually graduated.
But it started when we was in school though.
Yeah, it
Back
started
then,
when we was in school. But
Lit.
basically, it's just like a big lit party.
House parties that turned global.
So basically, like let's just say, for the people out there, let's say it's a concert coming up or a performer coming up, and it's 2 weeks away. You got people that'll make that whole night and talk about it for 2 weeks. Who's coming? What drinks we getting? What drinks we gonna buy? Which bottles we gonna choose to get? Is we gonna get the Hennessy or we gonna get the Patron? Like that'll be their conversation for 2 weeks, man. So is you gonna get such to come, or is it you gonna give her a ticket? You gonna get her a wristband? It's like I don't really fool with her with just. It's only for one night, and this is just a conversation that's being drug on for 2 weeks. That's like the main thing going on. They calling. They thinking about inviting what you call. You think I should still go? Or I don't really mess with him or her like that, but I don't know. But we need somebody else to put in for these extra 3 tickets. Like that become when other people you got, they just trying to grab on to somebody who want to even just start a small business or even come up with an idea with each other. And people won't even sit and listen to that shit. They won't sit and listen to that shit.
But you feel like they'll sit and go back and forth about buying a booth.
Yeah, they will. They'll all day long. Did you talk to what you call it? Where he say he wants to drink?
But soon you feel like soon as you sit at the table with a bunch of your people, like your friends, some people like, man, y'all, what if we try to do this or something?
That
like,
conversation cut short.
Yeah.
That shit is cut short. Everybody try to hear that.
Along with the support too.
You got a lot of people out here with impulsive thoughts. I'm one of them, but they're scared to say them because they just sound so crazy. Like those thoughts in your mind just sound like, if I say this out loud, man, people are going to look at me like I'm fucking crazy.
No, they ain't, bro.
They will.
Your vibe is your tribe. You'll be surprised. I'm gonna tell you something social media is good for. You would be surprised when you put a position out there, how many people just like you.
How many people feel the way you feel.
How many people just like you? Let me tell you something. And Gates, you know how you used to fuck with Boosie? Uh-huh. I fuck with Gates like that. He like a spirit brother to me. But I'm gonna tell you, and being born in Louisiana, him being like in Louisiana, I bet he would have been considered weird. But once he got on and he was able to separate himself and really live in his true self, he been spiritual like it. He just was able to nourish it outside of Louisiana. Because when I'm in Louisiana, I got to be an animal because it's trigger play all day, every day. So, bro, no, you would be surprised how many people think just like you. You just ain't put your position out there. Of course, you're going to always have the naysayers. We ain't talking about that. All I'm saying is your vibe is your tribe. And whatever you put out there, you'll be surprised how people cling on to it. I'm telling you.
I got a good vibe.
It will. That's almost, guess what? That's almost like 3 women dealing with 1 man. You're somewhat in the cult. Y'all don't realize it, but y'all are somewhat in the cult. You got 3 women. Y'all clearly all do something the same or similarities that this man likes. I'm assuming. I could be wrong, but you can look at it as let's put it like if men got to get away with cheating and dealing with a lot of other women, which some men do because they got different cultures who allows it and who don't frown upon it, but
because they don't look at it as cheating.
Yeah, they don't look at it as cheating. But if let's just say black people dudes got the pass to date 6 to 8 women, man, dudes would probably date up to 20 women if they could.
Do date up to 20 women. It's not a if they it's not a if they could, they do. I mean, it's some cold.
Melanated man don't cheat.
Who?
Men with melanated skin don't cheat.
My black king. My black king. Well, dudes are more frequently free. They have to have a lot of options. So they choose to have a lot of options. And either you're gonna ride the wave or you're not. People know what women kills me like they don't know what they signed up for. How did you not see the sign? When men should be more openly understanding to women, give women opportunity to pick and choose what road they gonna take. That's where the shit like hits the fan. If you sit and tell me, well, I just want you to know I do talk to somebody else, you feel me?
But a lot of women don't want to hear that.
And guess what? That's be women stupidity because they are living Cinderella in their head. It's like you could be telling the person, a woman, one thing. In her head, she's skipping and it's like she's saying something else. Women are like this. They tell themselves something else. It's like they blocking all the real shit out and you're really telling them open. But then at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to believe it. Yes, it's me. No, this is mine. Like they're
every
gonna tell
woman saying,
themselves
I'm the
that.
different. I'm the exception. I'm the different. He not gonna do me like this.
Yeah, people feel like they different. Like, you know, just like women go have babies by men. Oh, he don't take care of a child. Then another woman go have a baby by the same man. They feel like, oh, it ain't gonna be the same. But then boom, you feel me? It's the person. It's the person itself. It's not the situation. It's the person. But if people quit lying to themselves, and not women, man, because you got some silly men out here too. But if women quit manipulating the situation to where they feel like they got the ups on it and just, you know, oh shit, yeah,
this
is what's going on. So it ain't no sense of me telling my homegirl I'm acting out. You know, I'm telling my homegirl, girl, what about? And I'm trying to play dumb. Girl, you knew, like, you know, I knew. Let me be honest with you, friend. I knew, you know, he did keep it real. So I won't be more embarrassed. But like I told you earlier, people hide they self. That's why you don't know people for real, because they live in a fake image. It's an image. If you are walking around being yourself, you wouldn't give a fuck what nobody said about you. You wouldn't care if you found out this about me, because guess what? And I did it. That's me. So what? And what you gonna do? You ain't gonna talk about it next week. They ain't gonna talk about it next month. It's gonna be over with. Do you know how much stuff we hear about people?
Mm-hmm.
I bet. I forgot that even. And somebody bring it back up. You be like, damn, I don't even remember that. You know what I'm saying? It goes away. It goes away if people just be themselves and quit living this persona of, you know, everything will be smooth.
But I think it come along with human psychology, meaning everybody like to believe that they don't have negative traits in them, and that's not true. You know, to also be good, you have to know that you done been bad before. A lot of people who are at peace know that they done been violent before. So all I'm saying is, the reason why you say people putting on this mask, they like, you know, because the world say, be good, be good. You got to be good to me. You got to be a good person. But at the end of the day, to be a good person, I done been on the opposite side of that, which is bad or negative before.
Me too.
I know, but like, if I met you and we are dating, I'm gonna show my good side.
You want to take me on a date?
You know what I'm saying. But yeah, if people gonna want you to just be good all the time, and then finally you see a bad quality, and it's like nobody want to be judged. But the truth is, we have to have all of that in us. A lot of people don't believe that, you know. Some people don't even really believe that they be the haters in the situation. But, bro, you really the hater, bro. You hating on that man. That man ain't done nothing to you. Ain't never said nothing to you. You upset. You know, that man living his best life, and you sitting over here talking about him in the corner. But, bro, I'm looking at him, bro. He happy. He smiling. He ain't never said nothing bad about you. You the hater, bro.
Yeah.
And they don't be believing that in their eyes because they believing they're a good person. So it's the same thing with women and men and women. A lot of women believe that they good because they not cheating. A lot of women believing they good because whatever the mistakes, it doesn't matter. The world don't pick no favors. We all got to go through it. So a woman be believing, yeah, I know I deserve a good man because I got this degree. I did good. I'm a good woman. I don't cheat. I don't go do all this. And the man be thinking, I can provide. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I can lead. That still don't mean you're going to get a good partner. Right. Sometimes you get the most fucked up ones because you got to go through shit. But a lot of people think, I'm too old to be going through this. You never exempt for what the world can do to you. I don't care how old you is. Now, you can determine to say, I'm not going to put up with this and walk away, but you ain't exempt for what the world can put you through.
Nobody's safe.
You're not.
Nobody's safe. I'm sorry. I won't never say, oh, that could happen to me, because yes, the fuck it can.
Yeah.
Shit.
That most definitely can.
It most definitely can.
Look, we're going to touch back on something you was talking about the other day, Fonte, about women, and because I had this conversation with my wife about women taking care of men. So since I know you, I know how you was meaning it. I know how you was meaning it. You wasn't meaning it in a sense, not what everybody else would assume. You got the woman who going to work, getting up, and you got the nigga coming to grab a car and go run stupid ass errands and go home, play the video game all day, and then ask what's for. And she asked, you know, not the woman taking care of baby. You need your hair cut. You know, you need, how much is it bill? Not that type of woman taking care of a man. We talking about like a woman actually taking care of a man as far as making sure he got his head on straight, and if money is involved and I need to help financially, let's figure out how I can. Now, all that haircuts, I mean, I'm not gonna say a real woman would pay for a man's haircut, but I'm saying that's the least of her worries. You pay for it, but let's figure something else important that you need paid for. I can help you out with that. But elaborate on what you meant as far as like women taking care of men.
Hold on, where my camera right here?
Yeah.
Let me talk to y'all for a minute. I intentionally separated women from what may be called a little girl. That was my intention. But I was intentionally saying women take care of men financially. Now, the reason, if you go read my caption from where I posted it, you will see that I say poverty-stricken minded people. The average person, woman or man, gonna think they talking about money. But
break it down with you. What did you just say? Poverty-stricken. What did you say?
Poverty-stricken minded people.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, they have a poor mindset.
Okay.
So if you got a poor mindset, you automatically just think everything is about money. When you have an abundant mindset, Jadell, I done seen you, somebody come in and say, hey, can I put some flyers in here? The first thing my brother do be like, hey man, look at my brother clothes. It start right here. That's an abundant mindset, meaning even if he make a sale, it's still circulating back to me. A poverty mindset be like, hey man, it's all about me. Spend money with me when you got your brother right here beside you. So the woman who would take care of her man is a woman who would say, even if I don't got money, we're going to get to the money part later on. Even if I don't got money, you can mentally be grounded. Meaning, if I work every day and I come home and you mentally poor, you're going to be argumentative. You're going to be disruptive. But if you mentally grounded, you're going to be able to look at my face and say, he had a hard day. I'm not even going to stress him out today. Even if I done something wrong, you would learn how to talk to me without putting me down. So when I say poverty-stricken minded people, it ain't about money. But a hit dog gonna always holler. So you know what the women that was upset about? I ain't taking care of no man. That's because you think it's all about money.
That's the only thing they caught.
And guess what though? Some dudes are so poor, guess what? All they got is money.
Yeah.
Some dudes got so much money, but they can't even learn what to do with it. So you still got a poor mindset, even though you got all this money as a man. But what I'm really saying is I have dated women who can't do nothing for me financially. And when a woman is established, and I mean a fine umbrella, when she established, whatever you want to put to it, she's established, just like you want your man established, they do not have a problem when it comes to their pocketbook. They do not have a problem when it comes to running their credit. They do not have a problem say, you know what, baby, I got the credit, you got the money, I'm going to put my credit up, you give me the money, and we're going to get this building.
Right.
That's what I mean. But anybody else who have a poor mindset, they thinking, I ain't taking care of no man, I get this to my son. Well, you wonder why a man don't want to put you first. What husband want to be told that a wife going to put her son first when you telling me, go out there and put you first, pay my bills first, go do all this. A man want to, man, if you ever seen a real union that been together 50, 60 years, they got children from that union, them children automatic know. Man, I know I don't come before my mama husband, and my husband don't come before. They know that. And you don't try to get in between it. Why would I go up to my grandmama and try to get put before my granddad? They've been married 57 years. So that's what I'm saying. It's a partnership, bro. And if you read the caption, I said, I don't want to hear no horror stories, because the first thing we'll do is talk about the exception. Nah, I done it for a man, he cheated on me. Or whatever the case. We don't want to hear your exception. We talk about when two people are equally yoked. Why you can't date what you need to date? You see what I'm saying? So I knew people was going to take it wrong, but at the end of the day, you can't get upset because you ain't never met somebody who was qualified. Why you attracting somebody who can't do for you anyways? That's what you got to ask yourself. So that's all the post was about, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I didn't see it.
People can't do nothing for you anyway. Send it in the camera.
That's a good. That's a good.
Man. Say
no, I'm saying, bro, we didn't been there, bro. Your man and your...
Yes. I just told somebody that.
Do you think that goes for friendships and relationships? What y'all think?
Yes.
Friendships and relationships.
Both.
Yeah.
Family, too.
Family, yeah. Friendships, family, relationships. Attracting people. That's going to be the caption. Attracting, what did you say? Attracting people that can't do nothing for you.
Why are you attracting people who can't do nothing for you?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Take full responsibility. I am.
Because this the thing.
I guess it's the persona you put out there, maybe,
bro,
or
listen.
your image. Why would you think that would be somebody's fault, though? Because Well,
Not
damn,
even an
I agree
image,
with
it's what
you.
you
I do believe it's
allow.
that
It's
person's
your
fault.
fault because you allow to attract people that this. You let it go on. It's lingering on. It's in your space, in your area. You letting it around you. Like, why am I even entertaining this person? And I know it's not worthy, but I'm allowing this to occur. So me entertaining, me condoning it, it's my fault. I'm complaining, but what I can do to fix it? I can move around. I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to.
Or you can cut it short. Yeah.
I don't have to do that. I'm not. You know me.
Because
You
it's
know
like
me.
once you're known for that, and I try to tell this with any female that I have a conversation with. Once you're known for something, you known for that. That's hard to get up off of you. So if you're a female, you known for riding around with that pack, or you known for putting stuff in your name, that's who you known for. Like until you show people otherwise, that's who you're known for. So you're gonna attract those. If you that girl, like if it's like, yeah, man, she don't be tripping. You can sit at the house all day. She gonna come bring food home. You know, she gonna trip. She buy you a game and stuff. Every man from that point on, because it's gonna get through the grapevine. People gonna be like, oh, she like that. She ain't tripping. So you're attracting. I get it. You're attracting bum ass dude. You're attracting bum ass men into your life. Bum lazy ass men, like, and you wondering, girl, he just on that game all day, but you still bring food home. You still bring him a game home. You still ask him, do he need to use your car when he get home? It's so...
When a woman sees she can't manipulate you, you're a whole nother beast, though. When
Yeah,
they can't manipulate you with no pussy, when you didn't already have, a pretty woman, bad bitch, whatever, and it don't move you, them women will move mountains for you because they see, that ain't working with him. I'm going to have to try something else.
I don't even think
These dudes,
I think they just move out the way.
Nah, these dudes make it too easy for these women. You know?
Yeah, they do.
Pussy ain't never been free.
And men also know the ones that are easy, the women that are easy to push over also as well. Same as
the
women.
ones they can get over on, the ones they can manipulate, the ones that can finesse. But then you also got women. Women is not playing.
They not, but I feel like women don't. If it's too easy for women, they'll let it go. If it's too easy, if it's like, he too easy to get money, but he. I mean, it sounds crazy, but they'll let it go. It's not a challenge for them.
I don't know. They don't. I don't know. I'm a worker. Like, meaning, like, I like to go hustle. I like to do my businesses. I like to, I like to do stuff. I need somebody to match me. Like, I need somebody like me to like to do the same thing as me. Like, as far as, like, you don't have to be a business owner, but, like, yeah, like you said, hold my camera. If I want to take my pictures in my clothes and I'm doing this video, just stand right there and hold the camera. Yeah. That matters. Like, you investing in the business because this is a business. This is a brand that I'm building. You don't complain. You're going to get up and hold the camera and do all this. I don't like a lazy nigga. I don't like a boring one. None of that. Boring most definitely. Can't be boring. When I say boring, can't be boring.
What you mean?
Boring. Don't want to do nothing.
I'm boring.
That'll keep you.
No, but I bet if I say let's go bowling, you'll be wanting to go bowling.
If we go bowling out today, we're going right back in the house. We ain't staying out past 12.
That's fine because I already done cooked. I'm a cook. I love to cook at home too. I'm cooking. I'm chilling. I like the house. But when I say boring, like if I say, ooh, let's go jump out of an airplane or something, like you got to be down, like adventurous hiking. Let's go camping.
Let me ask you this. So if you meet a man, he has all the aspects you like in a man, and he say, well, look, let's be boring for about 5 years. Kanisha. Yeah. what you gonna say?
I'm listening. Boring? What you mean, like not do nothing?
Let's be boring for 5 years.
You can't be boring when you got kids.
Why not? They can have their fun. We just gotta be boring for about 5 years after we get this plan together.
But when you say boring, please elaborate.
I mean by boring, I mean we can maybe go out here and there, but if you trying to do the girls trip, nah, that's canceled. The guys trip,
okay, I got my man.
Let's do the family trip. Like, nah, we'll find fun as it comes if the moment comes up. But
we got games in the house. My dad bought us tents, y'all, and built a camping ground in the backyard of our house. It's plenty stuff you can do at home. I am a house girl. You know that. So being in the house don't bother me, but I don't have a man. It's me and my son. So if my son with his granny, you might see me at happy hour. I might go to 2 for 1. I'm finna go eat. You might see me in those places because guess what? I don't want to sit in the house and be bored.
But if you had your man, are you going there?
Nah, hell no, because my man right here. I'm getting my feet kicking up, baby. What we eating?
So why people act like it's bad when
I'm saying
people
because it's
find
boring.
their spouse? But listen, let me ask you a question. Okay, hypothetically, you want to do life with the person that you in love with, right? at one point in time do we cross that thrush to where we cool with being boring because we 55 plus? Why? If a man always feel like he got to do something to keep you excited, he know eventually he gonna lose you.
Yeah, he gonna lose you for sure.
Because he know eventually you always out for the excitement. Like really, like when people get older, your testosterone go down. Women go through menopause. It ain't even about sex no more. It's about the companionship. And you telling me I gotta keep it live?
Some people that has never been out of Nashville. I mean niggas that ain't never even been to Atlanta. Like, it's right, Memphis, Chattanooga. Like, it's people that ain't never went skating. They'll look at you like, you want to do that? Like, just slow on life, just adventurous. Like, you don't have to. We can sit in the house and play games and when we take shots. We don't have to be outside when I say speak of boring because it's plenty stuff you can do as in chill. But what I'm saying, keep me... No, I know what you're saying. What I'm intentionally trying to do is show you. Let's just hypothetically say I'm gonna use my grandmama and granddaddy because that's the longest union that I know about. I can't recall my granddad ever being able to take my grandmama, maybe in another part of town, but that union was stronger than anything. I'm saying I believe our generation has so much of a luxury that we make it seem like it's not okay to actually hit a thrush in life and just coast on into, senior citizenship. You know what I'm saying? So like it's a lot of pressure on men to always feel like I have to perform, and that makes a man, that wears a man down. Let's just hypothetically say I'm doing what I need. Even if you work or not, I'm doing what I need to do as a man. Now we can say you're not working or you is, whatever the case may be. But if I'm working from 18 to 65 and they just raised the retirement rate to about 70 or trying to, so I'm working for 47 years. You think what age you think my body really gonna break down? Heart attacks. Don't let me not be healthy, going to the gym and not making healthy choices. So I'm saying, man, we feel a lot of pressure to even do what we want to do, which is provide, but it's a lot of pressure to feel like we got to do it because, man, this world is different. It's the inflation, the cost of living, housing market, it's not easy. So when I was saying what I was saying, a real woman, I'm not gonna say a real woman because y'all get offended. A woman who's a partner with you, because it feel like I'm separating a woman.
Partner, you can say that.
A real partner is not gonna let her man struggle only to say he a man. She gonna say, baby, I see your body breaking down. I see you working hard. You know what? I might not go get no warehouse job, but I can pitch in. But for you to say I need to be figuring this out by myself, figure out everything, and you don't got nothing to give, we living in a different age, man. I'm gonna let y'all know now. Men are bagging out of that. I'm gonna work until I'm 65. So if you keep thinking you finna pimp a man out his life to 65, he gonna tell you I ain't doing that. You ain't willing to help, and y'all can go mark it. It's a photographer that goes out to take pictures of old couples. I think I done told you this before, Jadale. This is what he figured out. The women are vibrant. The men are either on a cane, in a wheelchair, disabled, limbs gone, because they didn't work their whole life. Women, ask yourself, just picture me as your son, but I'm grown right now. Picture me as your son. Would you tell me, son, you need to work to provide for her until you 65? Or would you know women run game and every woman is not worth a man giving his life to work until he's 65? Every woman don't deserve that. Let's keep it real.
I don't even see that's happening though. Like that's not happening a lot though nowadays. Because a lot of people, I mean, they not working really. So.
That's why I'm saying to you, men are bagging out. You know why men are bagging? Let me tell you something, and I'm always preach this.
It's because women make it hard for regular women like me. Like that. See, that's what I'm saying. I want to go work. I want to go bring I need the table because if it fall, one person can't hold a table up. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. No matter how much work you put in, no matter if I get up every day until I'm 65, how the hell are you still holding that one table? I don't want it. We need 4.
Yeah.
I got 2, you got 2. That's 2. Look, that's a leg, that's a leg, that's a leg. It's like, that's selfish women. That's lazy, selfish women because that's how they were raised. That's what they know. It's like they make it hard for people like me. You know what? I promise you, I told y'all this the last time. I literally met somebody that told me I worked. Talking about, damn, when you gonna pull up on me? You out. A man told me I work too much. I be like,
But then you know what he'll do, that same man to do? He'll meet a woman that's really not working and milking him, and he'll be like, you need to do something. So it's a catch-22. I'm telling you,
yeah,
if he got a woman...
he told me I work too much, and I be like, I ain't got no kids.
Sound like nobody perfect for nobody.
If I successfully hit it big, let's just hypothetically say my clothing brand successfully hit it big, and I'm one of the top
when
brands.
When it hits big.
When it hit big.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Of course, I wouldn't want my woman to work because I want her at home to be able to exchange.
And nowadays,
this what I'm teaching my son.
Honey, men don't care about pussies, honey. They like all of it. So that doesn't even matter no more.
Hold on, what conversation we having now?
Yeah, I'm just saying, just to clarify what he said, I just had to, it ain't pussy. Women need to stop thinking because they got pussy.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
No, men will go get something else. Trust me, ladies.
Yeah.
They'll go get something else.
And
they will go get something else. They'll go get a pussy. They might get something else.
And women got to understand, you dealing with a man being able to scroll at will and look at any type of bodies. Their minds is not the same from a granddaddy back in the day who actually had to know somebody to go cheat. You know what I'm saying? Or go around the corner. Let's just
go around the corner.
Now, for real. And everybody mad about me saying women take care of their man. Let me just give y'all women some game. If y'all know for a fact that women don't take care of their man, and you decide to do it, wouldn't that separate you from all the rest of the women? That'll make you different. So y'all see right there complaining, and I really just gave y'all some game because every woman thinking like y'all, like y'all ain't doing nothing else. They not, but that's what I'm saying. But they just feel some type of way when I say it, because all I'm saying to you is a lot of y'all be looking at these dudes like they that dude, when it's really they woman behind him, giving him the ambition, the drive to go out into the world, and whatever the case may be. He lose that woman, he fucked up. He can't think, you know what I mean? He ain't mentally stable. So when I'm saying the woman take care of that man, that's what I mean. She get that man motivation to go out into the world. She leave him and that man won't get a haircut. That man won't put on no fresh clothes. Y'all, but y'all poverty-stricken minded people automatic thought about money. And that's how I knew y'all so smart. And let me tell y'all how I know some women who established, and I'm talking about money on this part, take care of their man. Have you ever heard the horror stories about women giving men their income tax? Yeah. Okay, so you want to know why they get their income tax? Because they got money. So when you got money, you like, this my man, I'm going to give it to him. So woman, if you really established and you got money, you don't think you'll be helping your man? So if you had something to say about that, that just goes to show you that you really ain't got it to give to your man if it was financially. But if you had an abundant mindset,
won't give it.
If you had an abundant mindset, you automatic knew it ain't all about the money. Because I done seen women leave men
I'll take care of my man.
Huh?
I will take care of my man. Cause if my man take care of me, why would reciprocate the same thing?
And I said that in the caption, Ken.
I told my homegirls last week that I want to be. They laughing because I believe in marriage and all that. They was like, I said I want to be a housewife. I don't. They say it's because you take care of my man.
Huh?
I will take care of my man. Cause if my man take care of me, why would reciprocate the same thing?
And I said that in the caption, Ken.
I told my homegirls last week that I want to be. They laughing because I believe in marriage and all that. They was like, I said I want to be a housewife. I don't. They say it's because you cook and clean. I said that's not all what a housewife is. I cleans every day, 24/7. Like I'm like a